Hey y'all, I haven't been on for a while. Had a lot of things happen this week. A lot of good things, a lot of bad things. But bad is only teaching us. And bad is only going to make us stronger. For those of us on the journey, we've been through a lot of tough places, and this was one of mine this week. But I just want to let you guys know I give up. I'm finally giving up. Giving up on all these people. I feel like a lot of people don't deserve us. A lot of people don't deserve our kindness. A lot of people don't deserve what we have to offer. I give up on them. I want to focus on those that do deserve it. I've given up on hoping. I've given up on pleading. I've given up on wishing because most of us have these hopes and dreams and wishes for people that don't deserve it. I've given up. You know, I think this was the scariest place for me to ever get to because I always had so much hope for the world and hope for everyone. And I truly feel like in this day and age that we're in, this is apparently not going to be the reality anymore. This shift in conscious thinking has evolved to the point that we just don't see eye to eye anymore. We're not going to see eye to eye anymore. Some of you are going to come on board. Some of you are going to listen. Some of you are going to grow and march forward in your own journeys. And the rest of you are not. I feel like we're like this ever evolving cream. You know, when you look at cream, the fat actually comes to the top. That's the best part. That's what you really want out of cream is the fat. And it skims at the top of the liquid. And no one uses the liquid really. They just use the fat at the top, which is the cream of the crop. So I feel in this day and age, we've evolved past everything. We're just not going to mesh. We're just not going to make sense. I give up making it make sense because a lot of people out there don't deserve to make it make sense. They're not willing to make it make sense. Nothing seems right now to make any sense to these people. Go ahead, play the victim. Go ahead, keep trying to get that attention out there. Go ahead being envious of all of us that are rising to the top, who are becoming the cream of the crop. I'm talking to you guys. You are my homies. You guys are on the same tip. I think we're done. I think it's okay if we tap out. Not to say that we're not going to help those that are reaching. Not to say that we're not going to help those that are wanting to learn and grow just like us. But for those who are just trying to hinder us and keep us down, who just keep wanting to wear our skin like as if they want to be us. They envy us so bad to the point that they could never be us. They could never. You want to come on a journey? Open your mind. You want to come on a journey? Do something different. I'm so tired of these people. And you know exactly what type of people I'm talking about. If I hear someone play victim one more time, if I hear someone trying to get attention and put people in belittling boxes one more time, I'm really just giving up. And I'm giving up because they're not worth it. We're the cream of the crop. We're going to rise those onto this consciousness that deserve it. And I know God's the only judge of this, but God's always there for us. It doesn't matter. I can honestly say this blowback that I had this whole week, I didn't fret one bit. Sure, I cried. Sure, I was like, oh, this is hard. But I knew that God had my back. And that's the difference between us. You know what I mean? Through those that are the cream of the crop and those that are just not willing to listen to anything we have to freaking say. They just don't want to believe. They don't want to know. They don't want to feel the inside of themselves, understand that it's okay to evolve. It's okay to be the best version of ourselves. What's wrong with wanting to be the best version of ourselves? These people have this freaking problem where they think like, oh, you just had it so easy. You just had it. No, we didn't. None of us had it easy. Show me one that's on this path that had it easy. So if you're in this stage right now where you're feeling emotionally burdened or tied to those that you love or think you love or want to love or feel like they deserve it, right now I feel like the consciousness is split so much. Just rise to the top, be the cream of the crop, bring those up that need to be brought up. And the rest of them, you know what? They had their chances. And this is my tap out moment. I'm tapping out. I don't need to do this anymore. I need to be here for you guys. I need to be here for those that matter. And unfortunately, for those that don't want to learn or listen, they're not going to be joining us on this next part of the journey because the writing's on the wall. It is so apparent what's happening. Like, you can't even talk to these people. Nothing's making sense to them anymore. How is it that all of us on this ascension journey make sense to each other and all of you on the other side make no sense? It's a clear divide. We're not even meshing anymore. So I just want to come on and say that because this week has been very trying. I haven't had a lot of availability. I'll just let you guys know, like, my basement flooded and I had to deal with that. But you know what? I sure had a lot of faith in God. I knew that there was a rhyme and a reason for everything that was happening to me this last week. I was having my ass torn up by people again, and I'm just like, I'm done with this. Why have I been trying to be the pious one? Why have I been trying to be the nice one? Why have I been trying to find this middle ground, which we all should do? And I'm totally trying to hold on to that middle ground with all this asinine bullshit I'm seeing out there. And the point is that we went through all of this travesty. We went through all of this hardship to learn, to grow, to actually transform. And you guys still want to stay like you're the fucking victims? I'm done. I'm tapping out. And yes, if they find the graciousness, it's going to be through God himself, through Jesus Almighty. It's definitely not going to be by my hand because I'm truly just wanting to, truck on, move forward in God's love and grace. And the belief in God is what gets us all through this. And we're going to keep trying to tell people about the awareness, but I'm done piggybacking people. I'm done trying to show people the way. I keep getting you guys condemning me. That's totally cool. But let me just share and iterate something to you guys. If you're coming at me, okay, for my belief in God or how I feel I'm connected to God or how I feel of the day and I choose to come on here, and let's say, for example, that pisses you off. This is what I'm going to tell you. If you want to rise to the cream of the crop, and if you want to rise in your God self too, if I'm pissing you off, do something about it. Go spread your word. If you think your word's better than my word, go be a better word speller. Go be a better wordsmith. Go do it. Like, I'm at the point where I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'm just here to piss you all off, so you go do something. Because I'm seriously not here to take any more punches. We're seriously not all here to take any more of your crap. Because we've been through enough. And it's enough. So if you think you can do better, go do better. I dare you. I really do. And it's not just for me. I really want to be the shit disturber in all of your lives. Because if you get on that mic, or if you go on that camera and you start spitting your version of God and what you find truest to your heart, and if you actually think you're going to make a difference, that's all that matters to me. So I really could give a shit if you don't like me. I hope I piss you off because maybe it'll make you do something instead of sitting on that bench and literally doing nothing and being part of that liquid that doesn't rise to the top. You want to be the cream of the crop? Rise to the top. For those of you that have risen to the top, we can just tap out. It's about that time.